Hi everyone. I can see people have started joining in. So I hope people can see me and hear me properly. If you could just comment down that you can see me and hear me properly. Hi Suprita. Hi Neeta. You guys can hear me properly? Hello Coco Art Gallery. Hello Kavita. Okay, okay, great. So before I get into the whole release and everything, right? I just wanted to tell you that we are live on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. However, at the later on when we play the games, where we'll ask you questions during the live and we'll probably select the person who gives us the right answer first. For all that, I need you guys to answer your comments on YouTube or Facebook, because as I have told you last time that Instagram we are doing so that people can see our new releases, but unfortunately we won't be able to monitor comments all the time. So that is why I would highly suggest that you guys join our Facebook or YouTube live. Okay. Okay, Ekta, I will try and be a little loud so that you guys can hear me. So guys, please join our YouTube or Facebook if you want to play, during the live, etc. Because Instagram, we won't be able to check comments. Instagram is primarily so that people can see what all we are releasing, those who, don't have a YouTube or Facebook account. So, having said that, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Khyati. Um, so, I am the founder of Handmade and CrafTangles. So, Handmade is a website where we sell a lot of art and craft supplies, including international art supplies, imported art supplies, as well as a lot of Indian brands. So CraftAngles is our own in-house brand, and we kind of try to, make a lot of made in India products in CraftAngles so that, we kind of give it back to our community and our people. So that was just a small intro for those of you who don't know about us. And for those of you who have again joined us on Instagram, just to let you know, if you want to play along with our live questions, answers, guys, please, join us on Facebook and YouTube, because that is where we'll be monitoring comments. I will be looking at your queries intermediately on Instagram, but it is primarily so that people can just see our release on Instagram, those who don't have a Facebook or YouTube account. So yes, a lot of tirade. I'm sorry, I have to always say that because there are always a lot of new people who are joining in, and they don't know about us or our brand. So it helps kind of giving them an introduction. And thank you guys for all of you. I mean, as always, a lot of you have been joining into all our lives, and I appreciate. I'm sure all my designers appreciate as well. So hello Parvati, hello Mona Lisa, hi Nadia, hello Suprita, hi Ekta, hello Sneha, hi Kavita, and I can see people are joining in on Instagram as well. So, just to give you, before I get into the release, just to give you a small update, like whatever products that I'm showing you right here, because we get that question in the middle of the live. All these products will be available on our website, which is www.hdmd.com. The ones which are being released for the first time, the new ones, they will be available on our website either today night or tomorrow afternoon, so you can check there. And those of you who are new, I would highly suggest you join our WhatsApp broadcast list. I'll ask someone from my team to send the link of the WhatsApp broadcast list so that you can become the part of that broadcast list, because that is where we share first whenever new products come into our store, or whenever new sale is added on our store, etc., etc. And also, I'll ask someone from my team to share our YouTube and social media links so you can check that out as well. Because whatever products I show you, all those products, introduction as well as tutorials as well as reels, everything is being posted on our YouTube and Instagram, on a almost daily basis. So I highly suggest you check that out as well. So, having said that, let's move on to our release. Thank you, Sneha. I'm looking forward to as well. I hope you guys are happy with what we did. Hi, Rachita. Hello, Mansi. So, first things first, because we get this question a lot, I mean, a lot, that what Diwali products are you releasing? And every year we release some or the more products, but over the period of, I think, 4 or 5 years since we have done so many releases, And we are a brand where, we like to keep our products always in stock, especially even those which have been like our first releases, like in our first year releases, etc. So I have like a lot of supplies, as you can see, which is Diwali related, which is not even new supplies. All these are old supplies. I will of course be sharing new supplies as well, but just I wanted to take you through some of the old supplies that we have that you can use in your projects. So I'll just quickly take not more than 5 to 10 minutes of your time just to take you through all these products. So let me just yeah, okay. Hi Anamika. Thank you, Suprita. I really appreciate the outlook. So, hi Aishwarya. So these are the first thing, which is one of our most popular product, which is reactive foils. As you know, they react with lasers and create some beautiful gold effect. You can also use them with glues. There are again a lot of tutorials on how to use foils on our YouTube channel, which is Handmade YouTube channel, as well as my personal channel, which is Khyati Kothari personal channel, right? I think there are more than, I think at least say 50 plus tutorials on how to use foils. Then we have lot of gilding foils. Like we were the first company in India, or even the first company I think, to think of having a two-tone gilding flakes. So on one side it has gold and one side it has red. That is what I mean by two-tone. And again, in two-tone we have a completely huge range of products which you can use, be it you are into card making, mixed media, so on and so forth. So just to show you, this is using two-tone gilding flakes. Then similarly, we also have a traditional, single colored gilding flakes, and we have again, I think at least 10, 15 colors in this. So a lot of festive options for you to select from. Apart from that, we also have gold texture paste. I don't have a bottle of it right now open, but this is one of the sample of gold texture paste. It's a Diwali card that I did last year. Again, whatever projects, guys, I'm showing you, which is these Diwali cards or anything else, they are available on my YouTube channel. I will probably share my Diwali playlist with you all on the chat. So there is a Diwali 2021 playlist on my YouTube channel. I'll ask someone to share that. So there you will find all these Diwali projects that I'm talking about. Right, so this is using a gold texture paste, and this is one of our Diwali dyes. And of course, we also have our shimmer texture paste, which we released last year. So this is one of such festive coaster that I did for a project. And as you can see how shimmery and shiny it is, right? So that is the shimmer paste. Guys, give me a second. I'll just start a couple of light. Okay. Hmm. Better. And then again, over the period of years, we have launched so many Diwali stamps, right? So we have 2 by 3 mini stamps, which are very affordable for people who are just starting into card making. Thank you, Suprita. This is Glaze. And I'll be showing you one new way of using Glaze today also. So, I hope you're excited for that. Then we have these 4 by 4 stamps where we have, lights, where we have lanterns, where we have Ganpati Bappa, where we have Lakshmi Ji. Then we also have like a lot of bigger ones where, we have pure sentiment ones. We have ones with lantern, we have ones with family and people. We have another one with family. Then we have simple diyas, we have rangoli. So again, lot of stamps to choose from. Nidhi, you can order from our website. I will ask someone to share the link of the website, and just search like CrafTangles Diwali. You will find most of the products. In case, guys, if you have issues finding any particular product, you can always WhatsApp on our WhatsApp number using the broadcast list. You will be part of that broadcast, that group, and you can WhatsApp our team and they'll help you with the links. Now on the like these were the stamps. We also have stencils. Like I think we have almost 30 plus mandala stencils available. So you can check that as well. Now, apart from that, these are some of the dies that we released. So this is the firework die. This is the Happy Diwali die, which has like Lakshmi Ji's feet, Om, Happy Diwali, Satya. Then we also have Shubh Diwali written on it. So these are all dies. These are layered diyas. then this is lantern, and then this is also typical your alphabet, which you can use on any cards that you want. Now just to show you a couple of cards using these dies very quickly, I won't take a lot of your time, is this particular one uses one of our mandala stencil and our die, and then this is one of our stamp, again our cardstock, everything is our own brand. Then this is again another one with our dies and distress inks and our stamp. So you can kind of mix and match and create a lot of projects, guys. I made a couple just to show you, how you can use them. This is using our fireworks die, our happy Diwali die, and distress ink, and this is using our again fireworks and our stencil, and again another Diwali card, right? Then this is actually using a negative die cut. Here I have used our gilding flakes, I have used our clear texture paste, which are liquid acrylics to give it more colorful fun pop. And then this one is using our liquid watercolors, and again the negative die cut pieces. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Suprita. So this is our another layered Diwali. This was more of a modern, pastely take on your typical Diwali colors. So this is here where I have used the alphabet die. This is from our stamp. This is our layered diyas that I have used. Again, our cardstock and everything. This is our lantern dies. This is our stamp, which is our mini stamp, which I showed you right now. So again, guys, tutorial for all this, my team has just shared the Diwali playlist on YouTube. This is my last year's tutorial where, if you click on that playlist, you will find all these tutorials that I'm sharing right now. So this is that family stamp that I talked about. So I've just colored it and, created a scene out of it. And then these are our lanterns. And then this is another card which is using that Lakshmi ji feet, that Satya Om, and then here it is written Shubh Deepavali in Hindi, and in the background is one of our mandala stencil. So this is our dies, our foil. So this is where actually I have used our foil. Again, this is one of my very popular tutorial which people like on how to use foil as a mirror cardstock. So you can check that out. Thank you, Mona Lisa. And here is another layered diya. And here also I have used my foil in the background. And this is using our cardstock. So those were some of the cards and a lot of art supplies, which, we have already done. So I'm sure that even if you have these, like let's say, you could definitely use this in so many ways, guys, that you don't need to buy new supplies. Like I'm probably one of the very few people who will tell you that, but trust me, if you have a complete collection, you are even good to go for this Diwali. But let's say in case, you missed out a couple of things buying from our range in past 3-4 years, then you can definitely see this. So now here I am taking you through our transfers. So this is again our old collection. I'm not yet sharing my new collection. So this is perfect again to be used on a money envelope or on a note card, and these can be used on your cards as a standalone sentiment. So again, we have thought of all that when, we were kind of creating projects or creating designs for you, that you can use it in multiple ways. Same, you can do this, you can divide it and use it, or you can use it on a big box like a mithai box if you are doing, or you're gifting somebody, then you can use these on MDF. Then these are for your small note cards, like let's say you have to make in bulk and gift it out to people, then this will look beautifully on creating small note cards. Thank you, Suprita. Of course, yes, you can also make coasters and give them as a Diwali return gift to people or as a Diwali gift to people. Then these are one of my favorites because you can cut these small elements out and use them in any which ways you like. And trust me, there are so many options, like you could easily make 20-30 note cards out of this. In that, we have quite a few options. Right now, I have two. Then this is kind of like a generic background that you can use, and this has like a thali which is repeated along with a lot of festivities, which you can beautifully use as a background for your envelopes. Again, this is another crowd favorite which people have liked. This have lots of Diwali elements and all these sentiments that you can use in different colors. Again, another one which is crowd favorite. This has a lot of people in it, and along with that, of course, a lot of sentiments. Then this is a background which you can use fireworks. This you can use for like a graduation, birthday, any celebration, and also Diwali, right? Then this is our ethnic one which has all the different all the different festivals that we have in India. So we have this in part 1 and part 2. So this is half of the festivals and this is half of the festivals. So let's say, if you want to make like a note card to someone for each and every festival in the year which we have across India, then you could make definitely use this and make note cards for them. Then this is Great Nidhi. Do you have any store or outlet in Mumbai? No, we are purely an online store. We don't have any physical store. So this is our Ganpati, which is a crowd favorite. Trust me, guys, we normally always keep this in stock, because the moment this goes out of stock, people are complaining, why is it out of stock? So these were all our last year transfers, right? So now I have a question for you. It's a question time. So I'll give you guys a minute to prepare, and then we will start. So that was all, guys, our previous Diwali release. Our new Diwali release is yet to come, but this was just like a kind of a glimpse for you all, so you all can see what all we have beforehand, what you could already have used. So that was our old Diwali release, and now we are on to our first question. And also, before I get into that, for those of you who are, participating in our share and win contest, please do share our live in your favorite, tag your friends, and share it in your favorite Facebook groups where you think people will appreciate this kind of crafty release. The share and win winner we will be announcing tomorrow, so whatever you share today will also be considered. So just a heads up for those of you who are, playing our share and win contest, which is a monthly contest. And this time we may select 4 winners rather than 3 winners for share and win, because, it's a month of Diwali. So we thought we'll give you more gifts. And this time also for the live, we are doing a lot of questions because it's Diwali, and, we have decided to do more questions than we normally do. So my first question for you all is, which category of our product has the most number of products under CrafTangles? So which product line has the most number of products in CrafTangles? Okay, Kavita is the first one. Okay, everybody knew it's transfer sheet. So Kavita is the first one who got the answer right. Okay. So Kavita, you are the winner. It's transfer sheets. And now, don't worry, guys, we have a lot of questions today, so don't feel disheartened. I'm sure many of you will be winning today. Now, with that, I will do my first part of release, which is our new transfers. Okay. Now, just to tell you beforehand that this time we are not doing a lot of Diwali stuff. Rather, we are doing a lot of ethnic stuff, which you can use across like different festivals and not just Diwali. Okay, so that's the idea. And I will take you through the designs that we are releasing. So we are kind of doing a mix and match. Okay, so I'll first take you through the floral ones because they are always in demand by our customers. They always want more and more florals. And I think we have one of the biggest floral and biggest transfer range that you can find. And I'm super proud to tell you that. So this time also how we are doing floral is that even if you, let's say, have like two pink floral sheets, right? They will be different flowers, different sizes or different designs. At the end of the day, you will never have duplicate. That is our idea when we are, designing these floral sheets. So this time what we have done is with every floral sheet, we have done a different color so that none of them are kind of, repeated. So, okay, I forgot to tell you one good news, which I was supposed to tell you after the Diwali products that I showed you, that whatever prices that I tell you today on CraftAngles product, you will get an additional 15% off on all those prices. That is because we have a like a Dasera to Diwali kind of a sale going on where we have 15% off on all CraftAngles products, be it any CraftAngle product that you pick up, be it old release, new release, whatever. Having said that, our transfers, the price MRP of this is 100 rupees. We sell this at 75 rupees on our website, and you will get an additional 15% off on all these products if you use the coupon code which is available on our website. Okay, and plus free shipping on orders about 999 on our website. free shipping throughout India above 999. So I hope I answered the pricing questions and all that. The next, so this is more of a violety blue color of transfer. This is pinkish and purple colors. Now this is more of a peachy pink tone. And then this is your bright like orchid colors. So again we have taken care to make sure that none of the designs get repeated and you kind of get more bang for your buck. And this is more of a burgundy pinkish reddish tone flowers. So all these are our new flowers which you can use in your projects, because don't ask me why I make so many flowers, because that is what you guys love. So we try to give what you love more and more. Thank you, Anamika. Thank you, Vinita. Hi, Anita. So now we are on to our ethnic release. So this is more of, like where we are doing some motifs or where we are doing a continuous pattern of ethnic products, like ethnic patterns and stuff, which you can use across projects. So you don't have to restrict yourself to use this just in Diwali. You can use this in Diwali, in Dasera, Navratri, you name it, and you should be able to use it. So that is the idea of doing this ethnic range of transfers. Thank you, Parvati. Thank you, Aishwarya. Thank you, Kavita. So these are ethnic motifs that we are doing. So again, we have done some large ones, some small one. You can also use them on cards. You can use them on decoupage projects. You can also use them on canvas and mixed media. Ideas are endless. Then you have this, which is like a elephant print, and it's like again ethnic, and it has a lot of red and yellow in it, so it will look beautiful. So this is our another ethnic pattern. This is more of a continuous pattern rather than individual motifs. Now pitchwai designs, which we released last month, so we have already done our pitchwai 1, 2 and 3 design, which you all loved. So we are kind of expanding on that pitchwai design, and what we are doing is we are again bringing you same design in 3 format. So this particular one is perfect for coasters, pop sockets, and smaller like latkans that you do for Diwali. So this is our pitchwai design 6, and this is a cow with a blue background. Then this is more of a patterned one. So this you can use like a background in your envelopes or on your cards or on your boxes, etc. And this one is a larger one. So let's say you have a big MDF box, or you are into doing decor plates like the pitchwai plates, which are very famous, right? So you can use these for your decoupage plates, and you can use them to make projects. Again, since we had space, we have given you these two extra, which you can probably use in your coasters. So those were our 3 pitchwai designs. One is your moderate sized, which is for coasters. One is your complete size, which is for your background. And one is larger size for larger boxes, plates, etc. Thank you, guys. And then here is our Diwali one, which is only Diwali sentiments in red and black. So this is purely an additional to all those transfers that I showed you, right? So you can use that in combination with this. You can use these in combination with our stamps, etc. So let's say you are not a very like let's say you're not a card maker and you don't want to own stamps, right? Then you could definitely buy these pure sentiment sheets, and you can use them as sentiments in your cards, etc. And you can mix these with all our Diwali elements that I showed you, right? So you can use them. Then this is our Ganpati, because you all have loved our Ganpati range so much. So, we have expanded on it. So this is our first Ganpati design. This is our second Ganpati design. Again, you can see every design is different. So we are not repeating anything. And plus what we are doing is we are giving you the same Ganpati in multiple formats. So you can use it across in different ways. And then this is our third Ganpati design. Okay, so these are 3, and we have 2 old Ganpati designs. So in all now we have 5 Ganpati transfer sheets. Then this is our Peacock one, which is again, kind of rhymes with more personally for me as an ethnic pattern. So this is a beautiful black pattern. Earlier one we had was, I think, in light colors. And that is again another crowd favorite. So this time we decided to do a one in black color. Thank you. Thank you, Parvati. Thank you, Suprita. Thank you, Kavita. So this is another floral one. However, here what we have done is we have kind of given you frames, because that is another one which is very famous in, you crafters, that you all love this kind of frames that we have done earlier as well. So it is kind of an extension to that, and we have bought you like different ones. So one is red colored, one is blue, one is more of an autumn colors, and one is your typical pink and greens. So, we have kind of given you different colors combinations, so that with just one transfer sheet that you buy, you can use it in multiple projects. And also, as always, with all our floral prints, whatever space is left, we try and give you butterflies, so that, you get more bang for your buck. And those butterflies kind of resonate with the design, so that they can go in a single project. Thank you, Suprit. Thank you, Sneha. It's one of my favorite too, this one, right? Yeah, I also like it. But personally, my favorite is this, because I am a very watercolory person. So I like that more. Then we are doing more floral background prints with vintage colors, because that is also another crowd favorite. However, every pattern is going to be different. As you can see, this is a lot of blues and yellows. This is a lot of pinks and greens. This is all vibrant colors, right? And this one was part of this collection which I missed out. So this is purples and this is yellows. So it is kind of every flower is different. So just to take you through it, all the new colors and all the new designs that we are doing today in transfers. Yeah, vintage we had to. So these were all our transfers, right? A complete collection that we are doing. This is just one part of our release, guys. We have a lot of things planned. So I hope you enjoyed this. I have a second question coming up for you all. Thank you, Anjana. So I hope you are all geared up for my second question. So my thank you, Swarna. I'm just looking at some of the Instagram comment as well, because I can see a lot of people have joined in there as well. Thank you, Drishti. Drishti, come and join us on Facebook, Nadia. I cannot see comments on Instagram that frequently. Anushri, you as well. Swarna, you as well. Guys, if you could join our Facebook or YouTube, it would be great, because unfortunately, I cannot see comments of Instagram on my common laptop where I'm going live from all the other places. Thank you, Sonika. Again, just a reminder for those of you who are participating in our live, and who are answering our questions and are participating in live, guys, please come and join our Facebook or YouTube, because unfortunately I cannot see all the comments of Instagram on Facebook and YouTube, and that is why I'll miss out your answers if you are playing along. So do come there, so that you all can also participate with me. Thank you, Suprita. I also, every time we do a release, it's like mini Christmas, it's like very much fun for me, and I genuinely enjoy the live and the challenges and everything. Thank you, Sonika. So, my next question is, how many designs in total do we have of transfers under our brand? So, how many designs do we have now after the release? The person who gets closest will win if I don't get the exact answer. So for those of you who are asking for link, you can search HNDMD on YouTube and you will find the link. Okay, I have gotten one person who has given me exact answer, and that is Ekta. Congratulations, Ekta. 430 is the right answer. So now we have 430 transfers. Wow, Ekta, you are great, man. I never expected a perfect answer. I mean, correct. I mean, bang on. It was 430. Vinita was late by a minute, I feel. Couple of minutes. So Ekta was the first one who gave the answer 430. So now we have, guys, we are a family of 430 transfers. So you can now imagine how much huge collection of transfers we have. And it is all because you all have loved our designs. And, it's been one of the most popular product month on month running. And that is why with every release, we try and bring in more transfers for you all and across different category. So that was transfers. Now another next product which I'm super excited about. Like I cannot even tell you how much. And for those of you who have joined my live with Anamika and Parvati, which we did last couple of weeks, right? You already know that I was telling you something about a product which is like a raisin alternative. Thank you, guys. Yes, it's a massive collection. Guys, on the Instagram, those of you who were asking for our link, we have given you website link and also YouTube link needs to be given for people who want to join through YouTube. So we'll give that also in a minute. Suprita, and now you will save 15% off due to the Diwali discount. So right now is the perfect time. Yes. So we have a raisin alternative that we are releasing soon. That we are releasing. Any idea on what is the name of the product? Like I am hoping if you guys can pick the name that I have selected. If not, don't worry. In my next question, I will select two winners if nobody is able to give me this answer, because I know this is a bit difficult question. But do you know what is the name of our new product, which is an alternative to resin? It is much more eco-friendly and it is a new product. So Glaze is our old product, Nadia. We have created a completely new product, which is going to be a game changer for all of you who are into resin. Some kind of transparent gel, clear silicone gel. No, it's like a resin product. So gel, silicone gel is not like a resin product. Glaze. Okay, Glaze is very famous, but Glaze is like Glaze, yeah. So Glaze is already like, yeah, our version of resin alternative, but this is perfect for people who are into, doing casting and stuff like that. So this is primarily for casting, lacquer. Okay. So I'm giving you a hint that it is for casting. Our glaze was for top coat, right? This was a resin alternative for top coat. However, this is for casting. So what is the name of that? Eco resin is our existing product, Pratyusha. We already have resin under our brand. Okay, okay, okay. Hi Drishti. Okay. I will give you guys another minute. There is one person who has come close in terms of the name. But nobody has gotten a perfect name. So I think, okay. So yes, the idea was correct that it is a casting product. Okay, but nobody got the name perfect. I mean, nobody got the name right, but it's okay, guys. Don't worry. The next question we'll give two winners. So, the prizes will still remain the same. And, I was honestly not expecting people to give me an answer. If it would have been a perfect answer, I would have been boss, sapna to connection. So it's fine. It's okay. Even if you did not get the right answer. So my answer to raise an alternative, which we have honestly been working on more than 6 months now, is Artcast. So the name, I mean, a lot of you came close to EcoCast and Resin Cast, etc., etc. But the right name is Artcast. So this is another casting medium that we are releasing. This is proudly made in India. This, for those of you who are already into casting, this is our Indian alternative to Jesmonite. So those of you who have already used Jesmonite would know, how Jesmonite works, etc. But the best part about this as compared to resin is that yeah, so Ramalakshmi, this is a alternative to Jesmonite, our Indian alternative to Jesmonite. So this is, and of course, much more eco, much more pocket friendly than Jesmonite as well. So this is our alternative to resin. As you already know, we have resin in three packaging, and we have already like done a lot of projects around it. Let me just show you one of the project of resin as well, just to give you a starter. Okay, so this is our resin. Here I have the smallest pack, but here in resin we already have like three packings of resin available. So this is the smallest trial pack for those of you who are new and you kind of want to do who want to kind of do products. Yes, it is opaque, Nadia. I'll get into the samples and everything. Just give me a minute. So resin is very transparent, right? You can see how it is transparent. However, resin, whenever you are using resin, be it my brand or any other brand, you need to take a lot of precautions while you are using it, because you need to wear a mask and all that good stuff. You need to work in an open ventilated area and all that, and it is not as eco-friendly product as the art cast one, right? Art cast is comparatively a eco-friendly product because at the end of the day this is biodegradable, and this will take a lot of time. So and the only biggest difference between these two in terms of, like, let's talk pros and cons, right? So this is transparent in nature, so you cannot get this kind of transparent effect that we have done with resin in art cast. However, apart from that, everything else is possible. So let's say if you are into opaque mediums, right, opaque projects, etc., then you can use it in so many ways, guys. It opens so many doors if you are into all that. So here are some of the samples which I have done, which I'll take you through quickly. And also, before I get into all the details, because this is quite a technical product, because you need to understand, how quickly it dries and what are how in a certain way do you use it, etc., etc. So we almost have like 7 to 8 tutorials coming in only on this particular product, and we also have an hour-long introduction video on how to use this, what are the pros and cons as compared to it, and I take you through each and every sample that I have created. That introduction video will go live today night on our YouTube channel. So you can first see that introduction video, understand what the product is all about. Because in a live where I'm doing so many products, it's difficult to give like an hour to one single product. So how is this different from resin, right? Resin is part A, part B solution. You mix it for 5 minutes, you mix it properly, and then you cast it, etc., etc. You cannot work with resin in an extremely cold climate or an extremely hot climate. So it either cures very fast or it will not cure at all. So that are some of the resin issues where you have to work it in a particular temperature and all that, apart from it being non eco-friendly and all that. So that all good stuff is already there, where this particular guy, this art cast, is much better than eco-friendly. However, the only con, personally, when I have started using both of them, because I have made projects using both of them, so personally for me the only con is that you cannot achieve this transparent effect. If you are into a lot of transparent effect and all that, then I would say stick to resin. If you are okay with creating opaque products, then art cast is your product. Now, how is this different is, as compared to resin, which is two-part liquid, this is one part powder and one part liquid. Our resin has a ratio of 1:2. So one part B and two part A is what is the ratio of our resin. Artcast has a ratio of 1:2.5. So one part liquid and 2.5 part base, right? So that accordingly we have made two packaging. So this is a trial kind of a packaging where you get 500 grams of powder and 200 grams of liquid. So it kind of comes it in the ratio which is already provided for you. That material used for art, what's the material used for art cast? It's a eco-friendly casting material. You can use it with any of the silicone molds that you have for resin. So to answer your question, Dhyanada. Then we have base, then we have a larger size, which is double of what we are giving in the smaller one. So this is 400-gram liquid and 1000-gram powder. Then if you guys want it in bigger batches, we may do it. Right now we are not doing it. Is it breakable? No, it is not breakable, so I'll get into that as well. Is it like Jasmonite? Yes, it's a Indian version of Jasmonite. So it's a Jasmonite alternative, because we all know Jasmonite is pretty expensive. So now, having said that, apart from, right, so before, I get into the samples, apart from that, we are also, is it Jasmonite alternative? Yes, it is a Jasmonite alternative. What about pigments? So I was getting into the pigments. Apart from these, we are also releasing 10 pigments for these, and we have kind of covered all the basic colors. So you have one white, you have one black, you have one blue, one green, one pink, red, orange, yellow, purple, brown. So all those 10 colors you have, and then you can mix and match and make your own colors. These colors are blendable in Jasmonite. So you could probably add, like a blue and yellow, and make your own green as well. I usually use resin for molding. So is it you? Yes, yes. Molding. Yeah. So I'll get into that as well. You guys are asking me questions. I'm not able to show you all the good stuff that I have done. You have you are asking me questions before that. So I'll just show you now. Is it totally unbreakable? Yes, it is totally unbreakable. I'll also do a drop test for you all so you guys can see. But it is unbreakable if you give it proper time to cure. Can you make terrazzo chips with it? Yes, you can make terrazzo chips with it as well. So, for those of you who were first asking for casting, right? So here is the Prima molds and the Stamperia molds that I have used to make casting. So you can see how all those details are also coming here on the product, right? So it gives you a lot of details. So I hope you can see all the details on the product. And this is much more sturdy than your clay piece. It is almost equivalent to your resin in terms of sturdiness. However, you need to give it 3 to 4 days for complete curing before you try and break it. So that is, you can use it in such kind of detailed mold as well for all those mixed media artists out there. Yes, you can use it instead of your fast cure resin. Now, nobody asked me that how much time does it take. This you can demold within 20 to 40 minutes depending on how deep you are putting. And let's say if you're putting a lot of deepness into it, like this kind of a depth, then you can like keep it for 45 minutes. It should be good. So the cure time, yes, Mona Lisa just asked us on cure time, because I thought nobody's asking me cure time. So cure time is 20 minutes to 45 minutes depending on your climate. If it is extremely hot, 20-30 minutes is good to go. If it is kind of a humid, 45 minutes. If it is cold, probably 50 minutes, 55 minutes, but not more than that. That also for such kind of deep projects. For such kind of thin ones where you are using it as a mold, you can easily get away with like half an hour at the max. So this is equivalent to your like cure fast flash cure resin which people use. However, I know that personally flash cure resin is not good for health, because since it cures in flash, it kind of emits a lot of harmful smell and harmful gases, which is not good for you. So that is why we were working on an alternative which is good for your health, when which you can use day in day out as well. So this is a great alternative. Yes, it is not going to be transparent. So those of you who are into transparent, probably this is not a product for you. But apart from that, if you are looking for a healthier option, this is much better than what you will be using as resin. Having said that, I will always recommend that whenever you are mixing the powder with the liquid, wear your mask. Okay, you can work in a closed environment, it's fine, but wear your mask, because you don't want to inhale that powder into your body. So same as like when you varnish, I tell people that if you are very sensitive, wear a mask. Similarly, I'll tell them that when you are mixing, only the time when you are mixing, wear a mask, because you don't want to inhale the powder. So that's the only time when you need to wear a mask, unlike resin where you have to wear the mask from start to end. It is not as lightweight. I think this weight is very similar to clay. However, it is much more durable than clay. Okay. So you can do such kind of detailing as well, and you can also do such kind of products. So you can do all your typical like your Prima Stamperia molds, and you can also do these kind of resin molds. So here is the hexagon box mold that I did, and in the tutorial which I'll be sharing, I have also kept a timer next to me, so you in some of the projects, just to show you guys that you can actually demold this in 45 minutes or 50 minutes. So we have given you proof that you can actually demold it in the time that we are telling you. And yes, Pratyusha, I'll also come to the sealer as well. Guys, you guys are curious. So this is one of the project. Now, just to show you some of the molds. Now, all these molds, including Prima, Stamperia, for those of you who already buy from us, know that, we have all these molds available. For those of you who are new into the live, we have these kind of detailed mold also available on our website. This is by brand Prima, Stamperia, and other brands. These kind of resin molds are also available because we sell a lot of resin supplies, right? So we have a complete end-to-end resin supplies available. And we have, I think, almost 150 or 200 resin molds on our website, and we have a lot of options to choose from, so you can do such kind of box mold. This is what I'll be showing you in a demo today. And this is a kind of a coaster mold that I have used to make this coaster here. Okay, so this is the terrazzo. For those of you who are asking, is terrazzo possible with it? Terrazzo, marbling, everything is possible. So this is my sample of terrazzo chips. Then this is my sample of marbling. Like I have done black, lot of pigment, then moderate pigment and less pigment. So I kind of wanted to show you just by using one pigment. So this is just black with the normal jasmonite, how you can use it in different ways. Of course, Nadia, this one is Stamperia. So this is Stamperia frame that I have removed from the mold. So you can use this with Stamperia mold. This is Prima mold, which I have used. So you can use it with Prima. These are your typical resin molds that you use, which are available on our website. So you can do that as well. Then this is a tea light kind of. Here also, if you can see on the sides, I have done some beautiful marbling. Apart from that, I have also used our gilding flakes, which I showed you in the start, just to add a bit of festive touch with our gilding glue. As you can see, this is all sealed. So there is a varnish for it. I will get to that as well. Then this is our two colors that I have used, which is white and green. And this is a soap dish mold, which I have over here. This is what I have used. This is our transfers that I have used. And this is the splatter technique, which is, if those of you who already do jasmonite would know, this is a splatter technique that I have tried. And these are our transfers that I have used on top of it. So you can use transfers also on top of it, and they come out much more beautiful than resin because this is opaque in nature. So that is one advantage of this having opacity, right? And you can also do snap technique. So this I have broken into half because half I want to fill with resin and show you, like, you can combine resin and art cast as well to kind of create like a half and half project, which is very famous also in jasmonite, jasmonite art. So you can also do that with this, and you can like kind of snap it in half and all that. So all the details of when to snap, how to use varnish, when to use varnish, the technical things are all available in our introduction video. I have dedicatedly made a 1 hour introduction video for you all, where I have talked specifically about after how much time should you add varnish. And I have also done a drop test there, where you will see that it does not break at all once I do a drop test. But I'll do a small drop test here also for you all. And coming back to the varnishes, because I know a lot of you would have that question, right? See, I did not let my varnish dry, and that is why some of the blue got stuck into it. So, but do you see, just to show you zoomed in, right? So do you see the varnish? So this is just your glossy varnish, right? And then this is another technique with gilding flakes. We will be talking about all these techniques in their respective videos. And this is like a UV kind of a thing that you do on top of pendants and stuff, right? Like a UV resin kind of a finish. So this is liquid glaze, which is like a UV resin that I have used. So our existing product works beautifully with this too. seal it. You don't need a specific varnish for it. I could have, of course, done the same varnish in a different bottle and sold you as a varnish, but I did not want to do that because I know a lot of my customers already have decoupage varnish with them, because this is fairly used in their projects. So I wanted to tell you that you can use the same decoupage varnish. This is what I have used to seal my tea light holder, where on which I have done gilding, and you can see the shine that it gave. I have done two coats on this. Okay, so do you see the shine? Normally it is like this, it is matte, completely matte. Okay, and this is how the shine is there. Thank you, Mona Lisa. Thank you, Sneha. So this is varnish, simple varnish. Okay, and then this is glaze. So this will give you a UV kind of an effect, UV resin kind of an effect, right? The same effect that I showed you on the coaster, the Diwali coaster, right? So you know how glaze already works. Like I don't have to tell you that, but this is kind of a resin-like alternative for those of you who only want it as top coat. So you can use both liquid glaze and varnish to seal your projects depending on what kind of look you are going for. If you want a resin kind of a look where you want like a domed effect, then you can go with glaze. If you want your typical varnish which will just give it a glossy effect, you can go with varnish. So those were sorry, I'm drinking some water. So those were some of the samples of all the projects that we did. So this is again another simple heart that I did just to show you. Now comes the time for drop test, right? So what I'll do is I will just show you here a drop test from 4 feet. However, we'll soon be releasing reels where we have done drop testing of all these. Like before even, getting it packaged and stuff, we have done a drop testing because I know that was a question which all of you would have. So this is like completely cured. It's been like more than 2-3 weeks. So the thing is, for drop testing or for it to have a complete curing to be done, you need to wait for a week. Normally 4 days is good enough, but wait for a week before you actually drop it and test it. So this is, I'll just do a drop test from here, which is like how many feet? 3 feet, 3 feet, right? I just hope that nothing gets damaged, my phones or anything. So I will just, okay, I'll go out. Okay. Okay. It fell down, so it is almost 5 feet now. It did not fell on the table, but you can see there is no dent or anything. I will do it from here just to show you, right? See, there is no, it's not broken in any ways. Okay, we are doing one more drop test. Sorry for the loud noises, but yeah, we did 3 drop tests, one from 5 feet, one from 4 feet, one from like I think 2 feet, just to show you. But you can see it is not broken. Okay, I have dropped this 3 times. Do we need to prime before coloring? If we don't mix colors to mix, okay. So do we need to prime before coloring if we don't mix colors to mix? Mona Lisa, can you repeat? Like I did not get the question. Thank you, Parvati. See, I had to keep it honest. No, I could have obviously sold a different varnish for you all, but that's not fair to you all as well because I know a lot of my like people who buy my stuff are already decoupage artists and they already have projects. They already have decoupage varnish. Now here is the two molds which I want to really try, but I'm not going to try them today, but just to show you, like I feel this would be perfect for art cast. This is like a trinket dish. This is in star shape and this is in shell shape, as you can see. Now these are also available on our website in case you are interested. All these molds are available on our website. I have for the leftovers, I normally this ones where I have made pendants, just to try out different finishes. This is what I have used, which are pendant molds. So again, these are all available in on our website. So if we don't mix colors during mixing both parts, So if you don't mix colors, so normally what I do is whenever I want to do like a flat color like this one, I kind of mix the liquid in the liquid. So when I take liquid in the jar, I will put my pigment into the liquid and I will tint that liquid, and then I will mix that liquid with the powder, because once the powder and the liquid mixes, you only have like 5 to 15 minutes, not more than that. So you have to work very fast. And if you are into a hot area, like normally in Bombay, it is very hot, so I have to be extremely fast to pour it. Like I cannot take a lot of time, like similar to raisin, but it has even less time than raisin. So for those of you who have worked with flash raisin, you would already know that you have to be very quick. So I'll just take you through a small demo. Now let me just remove all these samples, and I'll take you through a small demo, and then we'll move on to the next one just to show you how quick it is to demold. Like by the time we'll be completed with the next part of our release, we'll be able to demold the project. So I just wanted to show you all that. And like you can see also how quickly I mix and all that. So I'll be using my personal bottle, which I'm almost done with. And I'll also show you one pigment in action fairly quickly. Okay, I'll be using this mold, which is a pebble tea light holder mold. Okay, so this is where it goes, and my weighing machine. Now, personally, if you are a resin artist and you have been doing this for long, you would have a silicone cup like this. If not, if you are using paper cups, you'll have to like go through them again and again, like every 2 3 times. So I would personally say that get a silicone like silicone beaker kind of a thing. This is also available on our website. So now just to show you, I think this should be done like in 140 grams. I have already done the calculation for you all and all that. So for 140 grams, hi Poonam, we have like 40 grams liquid and 40 into 2.5, which is the ratio. We will have 100 grams powder. So we will be doing that. So I'll just remove the liquid and stuff. So normally whenever before I remove the liquid, I shake it thoroughly. So I would highly suggest that you also do that. Okay. How do you see it is gone 21. So be extremely precise with your measurement, huh, guys. Same as resin, you have to be extremely precise. Okay, so this is 20 grams and then 20 grams of another liquid because we need 40 grams. 20. Okay, I will keep this aside. I will take my, where did that go? Okay. Okay. I will take my powder. So this comes in a Ziploc bag, and close the bag so that no moisture goes into it, because you don't want this to react with moisture and it goes bad. Especially in Bombay, that is a big issue, the moisture. So that is why I kind of don't want you to do that. And now we'll remove 100 grams of powder. Okay. Now there was a lot of powder in it. Please don't worry. It's just that I have already made so many projects that I am almost done with all my powder. Okay. This is 100 grams, as you can see. This aside. Okay. Now before you start mixing, get everything ready, because as I said, you don't get a lot of time to work with it. So you have to be extremely fast. You have to keep things ready. So what I will do is I will probably keep this ready, and then I'll keep this ready in case, some of the leftover is there. And then what I'll do is I will keep my pigment ready because I want to actually show you a marbling effect, because that is personally my favorite out of all the effects. And I will get it ready. So before using pigment, right, what you have to do is shake it thoroughly, because these are pigments, guys. These are not dyes, okay? So they kind of settle in the bottom depending on how heavy these pigments are in the liquid also. So you have to make sure that you mix them thoroughly, like how I am doing here. This comparatively is a lighter pigment, but do you see this brown? This is a heavier pigment. So brown has kind of settled into the bottom. So if I have to use this brown pigment, I have to like shake it heavily before using it. So, always be ready and always be sure and do that normally before using all these products. So I shake it properly, and then I will kind of, the hole has dried out because of the nature of the liquid. So I'll just open the hole again. I need tissues. Just, yeah. And then what I'll do is I'll start mixing. Now that my liquid is ready and everything is ready, I will take my spatula, okay, and I will start mixing. Yeah. So you have to be like, make sure all you scrape all the edges, and you mix it all thoroughly. Now if you are into doing this a lot, like let's say you sell trinket trays and all that, then I will say that get that mini hand blender, because that ways you will get very less bumps. Like those small small particles, they will mix very thoroughly and very quickly with the mini blender rather than just your hand. Plus it's easier on your hand also. Now that is only if you are doing this a lot. Now do you see, I can see everything is mixed out, and do you see it is this natural white color, and that is why we have released a white pigment as well. So if you want to make it more white, you can do it. I fairly am okay with the natural shade. I like it. So I will, what I'll do is now I'll mix my pigment. Okay, I'll keep this aside. Now see, guys, I'll look at your questions in a minute. I'm sorry, but I have to be very quick here, and then I'll answer your questions. So I am doing a marbling technique. With marbling, you don't have to mix a lot. Like this amount of mixing is good. You can also do less if you want more difference in colors, etc., etc. Okay. And you can see the amount of pink. I have just added 3 drops, and you can see how vibrant the color is. So that is the quality of pigments that we are doing. And do you see how I'm going like in a round and round motion, like a merry-go-round? And I'll scrape everything. Just you don't need a mask or anything, but while mixing, if you are very sensitive, then I would suggest wear a mask in case the powder flies here and there and it comes in your nose. Ideally, I work with an AC, so there is no issue of that. And currently I'm working in a closed space and I'm not wearing any mask. So with resin, I would suggest you use any brand, you use mask and protective gear, but with this there is no need. Okay, so now here is very important thing, like how you burst bubbles in your resin. Similarly, you have to make sure that bubbles go away. So that is what I'm doing over here. I'm kind of tapping it. Now there are also those small vibrators that you get, right, for your hand and stuff, in case you have hand pains, etc. So you can use those kind of vibrators and kind of place it around the corners. So that is what you can also use. or you can simply do this kind of tapping effect. Yeah, right now the time is 5:05. We will come back to this after 30-40 minutes. You can see the height of it, right? So it is, I think, more than 1 inch. 1 inch, yeah. So 1 inch height is there of the product. So the depth of the mold. And we will let this sit. I'm just looking at the corners to make sure, that everything is gone into the corners and stuff. So I'll let this dry and we'll come back to this later on just to show you how it works out. But this is how easy it is that, you just mix it and start pouring, and that is how liquidy it is, so that you can understand that, it is so liquidy that it can go into these molds, right? It needs to be liquidy. It cannot be very, what to say, very creamy. But if you let it wait for like 10-15 minutes, then it will start drying out. That's the whole property, right? It dries out very quickly. So that is why you have to make sure that you work with it very fast and you work with it in batches. So let's say like you are doing a big pot, which is like a 10-inch mold or 12-inch molds. Then in such cases, I will say that, work in parts. So that ways you don't have, or and have a blender with you, because you are doing it on a larger scale, then you need to have like a blender. Products used, again, I have used pigments. I have used this magenta pigment, which is a dark pink color, and then I have used my bigger packing of art cast, which is the liquid and this, and then I have kind of poured it in this mold and we'll let it sit. Now you can already see that it has started thickening up. It's been what, 2 minutes now, and it has started thickening up, and we will see later on, after 45 minutes how it comes out. No gloves also necessary. Yeah, no gloves necessary, but it will dry your skin a bit. So if you are very conscious about, your skin getting dry or anything, then put a moisturizer beforehand and then, you use it. Drying time is 30 minutes. Honestly, if it is very thin, it is 10-15 minutes to 45 minutes to 1 hour, depending on the depth of your mold. If your mold is very deep, then like an hour. Normally, I think this should be done in 30 to 40 minutes. We will see, like, after that. It won't crack if we touch in between. It will, like, if it, while it is setting, if you try, and it won't crack, but it will kind of not be even, which you don't want it to happen. So that is why, don't touch it after you have poured it and, you have tapped it and removed all the bubbles. Let it set for half an hour. After that, not an issue. Waterproof once completely dried, but uh, it, at the end of the day, it does soak in moisture and it will dry up the moisture. So that is why a varnish is a must. If you are using it like a soap dish tray or like a coaster, then you should always use a varnish, so that it does not soak in even a little bit of water, because over the period of time it will soak in water and it will dry out. But what will happen is it will weaken it over the period of time, which you don't want to happen, right? So you can use varnish or gloss. As I showed you, you can also use transfers with it. It works beautifully. Here I have used one of the abstract females transfers, and this was like my first attempt. I want to do even more attempts, and kind of, what I did was I used a lot of colors. So there is not a lot of white in which I could show the colors. So I think with plain white, the transfers will look even more beautiful. Can use the glaze of CrafTangles. Yes, yes, you can use glaze or varnish depending on, what kind of look you are going for. What's the price of this? So the smaller one, which is 700-gram pack, that is 1099, free shipping across India. And the bigger one, which is double the size, which is 1.4 kg pack, that is 1799, again free shipping within India. So it is, I think, less than raisin. Yeah, I think less than raisin, yes. Thank you, Drishti. So that was that was our release, and yeah, we have. I think I've also shown you the terrazzo, because a lot of people were asking on terrazzo. Now the tutorials of all these will start dropping from next week. So I think from Monday onwards we'll start dropping the tutorials of this. So that is why in the start of the release only I told you guys that join our YouTube or social media, because we put our tutorials there. And in case you don't want to join all that, then join our WhatsApp group, because that is where we also share the tutorials in case you are interested in learning how I created all these effects. So that was our art cast, which was I personally, one of my favorite. Like, this is much more highly addictive than raisin. So for those of you who are planning to buy, don't go for a smaller pack. Smaller pack will be over in like two projects, and trust me, it is highly addictive. So go for a bigger pack. So I would suggest that you go for that. I talked about seals. Okay, I did not talk about the pigments. The pigments are 99 rupees each. In one bottle, you get 15 ml of pigment. Again, very highly concentrated color. You saw how much, with those 3 drops of pink, I was able to give color. So that is how highly concentrated it is. Thank you, Vinita. And I told you the pricing of the this thing also. Also, all the resin molds that I showed you are also available on our website in case you are interested for that. All the Prima mold, Stamperia mold are also available on our website. Now, coming to my fourth part of our release, and this is where I'll be selecting two winners, okay, for the fourth question. That is because the previous question we did not get a winner. So I hope you're all geared up for my next question. Now you all know that what else can be these pigments used with? What else can these pigments be used with? What else? Okay, you can actually use them like a painting medium also on top of your jasmonite. These are ideally meant with to be used with our art cast only, so our jasmonite alternative. So I would suggest that you use this pigment with those products only. So you can use them to paint on top of your jasmonite, like sorry, your art cast, whatever you have created, right? So let's say you have created this box and you want to paint on top of it. You can paint on top of it using these pigments, but remember, these pigments are sheer pigments, so you'll be seeing the color beneath it. So keep your base white and then paint with this, and then seal them with the varnish, and you can also paint with them. And then, yeah, these pigments are meant for art cast, so that is what they can be primarily used with, Rachita. So I hope you got my answer. So next part of the release is our journaling supplies. So here you don't have to guess the name of the product, rather you have to guess how many sticker rolls are we releasing today, because again, that is another popular product in all of you. So tell me, how many sticker rolls for journaling are we releasing today? And I'll be selecting two winners. Okay. Okay, I have winners. Oh, Drishti, you won. HK Crafts is the first winner, and Drishti is the second winner. So both of them said 10. The first, I mean, first HK Crafts did, and then immediately Drishti did. So both of them are the winners. We are releasing 10 new sticker rolls, and I think, Drishti, this is the first time you have won in our life, so congratulations. So here are some of the designs of the sticker rolls that we are releasing. And guys, don't worry, we still have questions to go on. We still have release to do. So don't worry about that. Okay. So what I'll do is, next two questions also I'll take two winners. Okay. Since it's Diwali, let us do more winners. So these are the uh, 10 sticker rolls. Guys, those who are on Instagram, please note that we are not looking at Instagram comments, as I already said, that join us on our YouTube and Facebook, because it is Instagram, there is no API which gives me comments in a single area. So unfortunately, the live questions I cannot go on looking at Instagram also. So in case if you want to participate in our live, please join our Facebook or YouTube. So these are our 10 sticker rolls that we are releasing. Again, we have kind of done a combination of everything. And the samples also I'll be showing you. I have used quite a lot of them. So let me just show you. Okay. Okay. So this is vintage frames. So as the name suggests, you would have already seen our vintage frames 1. This is vintage frames 2, where we have lot of beautiful more frames that you can use on your journaling projects. Here are I'm showing you from my own sheets, so you can just see, what are the different designs. There are, of course, in one pack you get 5 such strips. I have already used out one, so I currently have 4. But as you can see, every roll, every sheet is different, right? Every roll is different. So you will get 5 different kind of frames which are repeated throughout the length of the frame. So you will get multiple pieces of the same frame that you can fussy cut and use on your journaling projects. So this is 4 design. There is a 5th design which I have already used. So when I'll show you sample, I'll show that to you. So this is vintage frames 2. Then we have one of my favorite ever, which is Fashionista. Okay. And Fashionista has a lot of elements of girls, of girl boss ladies, of fashion related items, etc. Again, there are so many pages that you could do with this. I literally, like, this particular one has blown my mind. That is why you can see there are so many bits and pieces of it left, because I have used it a lot in my projects. So you can see all these different, and I have tried to give you lot of options in terms of colors, in terms of girls, so that you can fussy cut it and use it in so many ways. So again, there are small elements also. So let's say, if we had some space in between, we have added such kind of small elements, so nothing goes to waste. It is like completely used. So these are some of the designs of Fashionista. Okay. Again, if you for all these sticker rolls, as always, we will have a reel of this added on our website in the description of the product, so that you can see all the 5 length of the stickers, that how they look. And we will also have a photo of these. So in the photo you will be able to see the complete, like, most of the designs that are there in sticker rolls. So this is Fashionista. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Rekha. Thank you, Srilata. Thank you, Suprita. Thank you, Vinita. So see, here is one of the vintage frames. So here I was showing you the vintage frame. It came now. So anyways, this is all my collection that I'm showing you, so it is in tatters. Some of it is cut. So please don't mind that, guys. Here is another one of my favorite, which is Wildflowers. Now, as the name suggests, this will have a lot of flowers, but we have kind of used it in a different way. So this is one of the pattern where we have combined flowers with this, like a notebook kind of a print, where you can kind of write also, like, your thoughts, etc. And then we have also done like a bunch of flowers, so that you can use these flowers also across your projects. Again, different bunches and different ways. The colors remain the same, so it is the same flowers being repeated in different ways. And then this, we have done a frame one, just to give you some variety than your typical flowers. So this is one such collection where you will get 5 of such sheets. So one this, one this, one this, one such sheet, and one such sheet. So this will be one pack, and this is called Wildflowers. Okay, and then we have another one of my favorite, which is Vintage Elements. So this is Vintage Elements 1. As you can see, I plan to do lot of, like, I plan to expand this Vintage Elements, because I'm in love with this designs. And these are small vintage elements that you can just cut and use. Like, it could be anything. It could be like this kind of a quill tool. It could be like an old guitar, an old frame, an old postcard. Here are a couple of old postcards, like a Paris stamp, anything, like any vintage element. Like, this is an old poster that you see over here. So this is Vintage Elements, and these are the 5 sheets that you get. And like, combine, I think you would easily have at least 60 plus elements in this sheets, right? So this is Vintage Elements. Then we have done a couple of like continuous pattern as well, so that you can use them as a background in your journals. So this is one of your favorite design, which is Floral Exotica. So I thought, let's incorporate these also in sticker roll. So Here are some of the designs of Floral Exotica. So this is like your ethnic continuous pattern that you can use. So this is how it looks. This is Floral Exotica. Then we have Aged Roses. So this is Aged Roses. So Aged Roses is similar to our Pretty Plaid and Ombre collection. So you will get the same pattern in different colors. So this is a rose pattern. Like in Pretty Plaid, you had plaid pattern. In Ombre watercolor, you had watercolor pattern. So similarly in Aged Roses, you will have roses. So here are the colors. And I think I have already used one of them. Yeah. So these are four colors. Of course, you'll be able to see all of them on our website as soon as we launch them. Yes, yes, vintage numbers. Yes, these are copyright free. Yes, Dhyanan. All our products are copyright free. We make sure. Yeah, and they are properly licensed from the artist. We make sure we do that, guys. I'm sure other Indian brands also do that. So next is Felicity. This is Felicity. Thank you, Uma. So here is Felicity. This is one of my favorite print when it comes to, journaling. And that is why personally, I had to incorporate this because it is a lot of vintage colors and patterns. Thank you, Neeta. So here are the 5 patterns of Felicity that you get in the sticker rolls. Next is vintage letters, old letters, sorry, old letters too. Now this, if you already know, we have already done old letters one, which was like a strip of lot of letters which you could use in your canvases. Like those were small letters. What we are doing over here is rather a complete, like a image, like a sheet, which has a lot of old details on top of it, right? So this is how it looks. Yeah. So this is old letters too. Thank you, Rachita. Then we have Floral Heaven because we wanted to do more floral themed background as well, apart from vintage ones, because we have done a lot of vintage ones, I feel. So we wanted to do a lot of floral ones also this time. So this is Floral Heaven, which is another crowd favorite pattern. So this is what we are doing in Floral Heaven. So these are Floral Heaven. Then we have, this is purely done because a lot of you were asking for it, and that is cute animals, right? So what we have done is we have done like a thematic cute animals, and we have given you like multiple options. So it's not just going to be a single animal. So we have kind of done a cluster of animals, and they are kind of repeated also. So at one time you will not just have one animal. So here you can see that there is a lion here, and then we have repeated a lion here. So it is kind of all these animals are repeated twice. So at least you will have two such sets to use in your projects. So these are cute animals. And I think we have panda in this as well. Yeah. Because I remember in one of the live, people had asked me, are you doing panda? So we are doing panda. We are doing unicorns, we are doing foxes, we are doing deers, owls, lions. And then here we are doing all of them again, but in smaller sizes and in a different way. But the color tones again remain same because, it's more of a pastely colors and kind of like light lavender, blue, light brown, light black, and colors like that. So this is cute animals one, which we have released. If you guys like it, we will expand on this range, same like we have done in other sticker rolls. So those were all the 10 designs, guys. I will be showing you samples, but before that, I wanted to do like, I want to complete other part of my journaling release before I show you sample. So my next question for you all is, I hope you are all prepared for my next question. That we have done a lot of like these kind of 4 by 6 centimeters, right? This is that 4 by 6 centimeter stickers. So those of you who already buy our journaling stickers, which is a lot of you who are right now in this live, know that we have the specific size of journaling stickers. So we have come up with a few of them in new designs. So I am giving you a hint also that there are not a lot of them that we are doing. We are doing a selected few in this particular release. So can you tell me how many new 4 by 6 centimeter are journaling stickers are we releasing in this release? And we'll be selecting two winners. Okay, I have first winner. Okay, I have two winners, Aishwarya Rao, Ram Kumar and Hetal Vora. Answer is three. Congratulations, ladies. Answer is three. So Aishwarya and Hetal Vora. Okay. And where is the third? Just a minute. I think I unable to find one design. Just give me a moment. So here are the three ones that we are doing, which is vintage bits, journal words. If you already know, we have already done like these two in part one. So part one was like from alphabet A to like I think it was L or J, K or L, I think. And now we are doing like part two, which is beyond those words. So these kind of journaling words are like the word with the meaning are very in. So I think these are starting from J to I think T or U, and we may do the third part as well depending on how many words we think of. But yes, congratulations, winner. So these are the three ones that we are doing. One is vintage journal words 2 and journal words 2. So essentially I will show you like what is the difference in terms of like how they are used. I'll show it to you later on, but those of you who have seen my journaling videos, you already know how I have used them. So this is our motivational quotes, right? So here you can see this is from our older collection, but in one like one sticker you get one such quote. Again, all these are guys stickers. So what do I mean is that you remove them, there is a backing, and they stick. So it's a sticker, it is not just plain card paper. So this is a sticker, and this is like how the motivational quotes look. So there is one quote in one sticker, and this is like the size of alphabet. Now as opposed to this, what we have done with our vintage journal words is uh okay, video is blur. I think it was because I was trying to like now it should be okay. Can you see, guys? Is it all good? Okay. Okay. So this is how the sizing differs. So these are smaller, and these are primarily for your smaller journals. These are primarily for your bigger journals, or where you want the code to make an impact. So we are kind of giving you options as always to select from, what kind of quotes are you going for. So this is like the larger size, and these are quotes, and these are like meanings of the words. And since these are smaller and we had little bit of space, what we have done is we have kind of repeated the same in two times. So you can cut this from the center and use it twice, so you get more bang for your buck. Now these are vintage journal words. The same is with this. This is just a lighter white colored background, and this is a brown colored background. So depending on what kind of journaling you are doing, you can select either of two. Like both of them are same. Okay, so those were our journal words. And then we have something called as vintage bits, where those are these kind of small vintage posters, kind of a like small tidbits of vintage posters that you can use on your project. Again, kind of color, like we have given you different colors, browns, blues, a lot of browns, of course, because it is vintage, but at the same time there are some greens, there are some blues, and I think there are some pinkish colors as well. Yeah, so there is this blue, a lot of blues, blacks, reds, browns, grays. So these are all these small stickers that you can use in background along with your, like if you are into using Tim Holtz paper dolls, then you can kind of create a patchwork background using this, and then add the paper doll in the front and create a journaling page. So I have a plan to actually make a patchwork kind of a page using this. I really wanted to do it before the release, but unfortunately, I did not get time. So I will surely be doing this later on, and then we'll share a reel on how we did this. Thank you, Nadia. So these were small 4x6 stickers that we released. Okay. And motivational quotes also was out of stock. So I know a lot of you were asking again for it. It is back in stock just for those of you, who missed out. Our motivational quote stickers are back in stock. Our old world sticker roll is back in stock. So all those that got out of stock is again back in stock. And now my last question of the day. No, not last question, but yeah, let's see. So my question is that and here I'll select one person, and probably what I'll do is one person who can give me right answer. If not, in my last question I'll select two people. Okay, so this is a complicated question, so I don't know if you guys will be able to answer it, but we are releasing a completely new product in journaling stickers. For those of you who have seen my previous lives, a lot of you had been asking for this. Suprita, yes, I'm seeing YouTube. So YouTube and Facebook, both I'm seeing here. Uh, I can see your comment as soon as you commented. I'm only not seeing Instagram because Instagram is not like the API is not open. So I unfortunately cannot see the comment in my software which I'm using to go live. I hope that's not too technical for you. But bottom line, I can see both Facebook and YouTube comments on my chat. So I'm checking that. So my question, guys, let me ask the question first. So we are doing a completely new category of stickers that is very exciting. So which is that category of stickers for journaling artist? Yes, actually, Pratyusha has already answered, but I wanted to know, like, what are your guys' thoughts? Because many of those we are already working on it. She said, right, we are doing clear stickers. Okay, so Pratyusha, you are right. You get the this answer correct, but don't worry, I will select one more. I will kind of create one more question for you at the end so that people who did not get time can actually answer that question. So don't worry, guys, I will make one more question. I'll have to randomly think about it. I will probably ask some of my teammates to actually think of a question for me. Okay, they are saying no, so I only will have to think about it. Okay, So, before getting into the next question, I want to show you something super exciting which we were working on since past 5 months, 4 months, yeah, 4 5 months. Okay, and that is clear stickers. But we have taken it a notch above, and I'm proud to say that we are the first Indian company to do this, and that is creating clear opaque stickers. So these are Aishwarya. I cannot see instances, unfortunately, because of the IP. As I said, the API issue, I cannot just look at the two monitors together. So please play here for those of you who want to play, join our Facebook or YouTube. Please, guys, please understand it is Instagram issue, not my issue. So we are the first company, I'm proud to say, who are doing made in India pet opaque stickers. Okay, and I will show you how opaque these are, etc. So the first thing that we are doing is sticker rolls. Now with sticker rolls, we are doing simple stuff to start off with. So we have done only two rolls just to see, how much you guys like it, etc. So that what we have done is black and white sticker rolls. So this is script pattern and this is film strip pattern. Film strip was something that I wanted to do since ages, but I wanted to do this in clear only because I know in clear it will look really amazing, and that is why we were waiting to get everything sorted before we could do this. And I'm super happy to announce that finally we are. So here are the film strip ones, the patterns that so that you can see which will come in the roll. Okay, so here are the five film strip patterns. So you have this again different kind of film strip pattern. So this is like a small squares, this is like a different kind of squares, this is like a completely black film strip, and this is rectangular shaped, and this is one of my favorite, which is like a big one, and this particularly goes beautifully with our girls that we are releasing. Okay, so this is our film strip collection roll. Okay, and okay, I wanted to show you the opacity of them, right? So okay, so do you see these are transparent, right? The backing is white, so that is why you probably think that these are your regular ones, but these are not regular, they are completely transparent. So you can cut them and use it like a film strip on your projects. Thank you, Rachita. Yeah, so we don't like to give the same pattern again and again here. So we take kind of a concept and then, make five different patterns out of it. Thank you, Suprita. Thank you, Sneha. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Aishwarya. Thank you, Kavita. Thank you, Dyananda. Okay. Then let me just open one corner. Yeah. So this is script one. So as you can see, it is completely transparent, right? So let's say if you are into colored journaling, then you can use these on your colored journals and they will work beautifully. So just yeah. So if you have like this kind of colored journal pages, then you can use them on your colored journal pages and use them on your project. Yes, yes. So as you can see, we are doing a lot of journaling because honestly, it is very meditative and I can see that you guys have loved it. So we are kind of expanding into it in many ways. So these were our clear sticker rolls and these are your regular sticker rolls. Okay. For those of you who are interested in the pricing, our sticker rolls in one pack, you get 140, it's for 149 rupees on our website, and you get five such designs as I showed you in every sticker roll. And the transparent one, these two are also going to be for 149 rupees each for one roll. And what else? Yeah, and of course, there's a sale going on CrafTangle products, so you will get additional 15% off till the sale goes on. I don't know till when the sale is going on, but yeah, till the sale goes on, you'll get additional 15%. Yeah, you can use them with a lot of things. And also, a lot of you had been asking. So, just to inform you that these kind of doilies, which because we have a lot of journaling crowd, right? They were sold out, but they are back in stock. We have a lot of doilies in different sizes and different designs. You can check website for that. Now coming for the star of the show, on which no, these are not available on website. They will be available either today night or by tomorrow, like morning afternoon. As soon as it is available, we will inform you on our WhatsApp group. So guys, those of you who are not on WhatsApp group, highly suggest you join it. Now here comes the show, like the showstopper personally for me, and that is these sticker sheets. Now these are sticker sheets. They are not pre-cut, so you will have to cut them in case you want to use them. But cutting them will be extremely easy. Now I'll tell you why. So first of all, what are sticker sheets, right? So these are 4 by 6 inches of sticker sheets, and these are opaque and clear in nature. So what do I mean by opaque and clear? I'll get into it, but this is how it will come. One sheet is sized 4 by 6 inches. You get one each design. So in all, you get three such sheets in one pack. This is the girl one, which is called as Fashionista, and you can see you get different ladies which you can cut out and use in your projects. Okay, now just to show you how they are different is I always have this issue due to my nails, but still I cannot grow my nails because of my nail biting habit. So I apologize. Okay, I'll ask someone to open, guys. Give me a minute. I'll also try meanwhile. Yeah, okay. It opened. Yes. So just to show you, this is how they look. Do you see they are completely transparent, and also they are completely opaque. So if I put my hand behind it, you cannot see my finger, right? So let me just put it like this. So these are our opaque clear stickers. Don't laugh, Parvati, yaar. So these, now I hope you can see like what I was talking about. Like these are clear but opaque in nature, right? So we wanted to do opaque stickers because, of course, we sell a lot of journaling supplies also from China, which are made in China. And always you guys have this question that are these opaque? Are these opaque? The clear stickers. So when we decided to do a made in India product for these, we were very sure that we want to do opaque. Thank you, Vinita. Thank you, Sneha. Thank you, Rachita. So this is Fashionista. Now I'll not open all of them, like I'll not open the sticker and show it to you, but I'll show you all the designs. So you get the idea that these are opaque. So you can use them, like you can layer upon them and they will still look beautiful. And since these are transparent, you don't have to like be extremely precise while fussy cutting. You cannot be precise and you will still be okay because they are transparent in nature. So these are anemone flowers. Okay. So this is anemone flowers. Then we have vintage elements because I had to do vintage elements, guys. So these are very similar to the sticker rolls that we did. But of course, the sticker roll has bigger, like the bigger designs, and sticker rolls is with a white backing, and this is with a clear backing. So, take your pick, or personally, if you are like me, get both. So these are vintage elements. Yes, Vinita, you were one of the ones who asked me, and I honestly wanted to do this in India, and I was just racking my brains, and I was like, how can we do this? How can we do this? And that is why it took us 4 months, but I'm so happy that we were able to do. So Sheila, yes, we have done it in flowers. So this is the two flower ones. So we are releasing four designs in total. One is a girl one is vintage element one, and this is roses. So this is called as roses everywhere, and the one is anemone flowers. So roses, girl one, these is vintage elements, okay, and then this is anemone flowers. Okay, so we have done two flowers, one vintage and one girls. all of which are like fairly running and you will need them in journaling. Now I'll tell you one thing, guys. If you are buying this, get two of this, because while I was doing journaling, I was done with like this one pack within a day. So you can understand like how much you will need them, because they are highly addictive. Again, of course, I can just tell you my experience. It is of course your call. But if you are buying these, get two of them, especially if you are getting them on sale, which is additional 15% off. So that was my question. And before I move on to the last question, I wanted to show you some of the samples that I did. So I have gone mad with my number of journals, of course, because I think now I'm doing journaling full time. So please don't mind me. So here are some of my journals, which I just wanted to share with you all. Of course, I'll not take you through all of them because that will be tiring. But in all, I think I'm working right now on how many journals? One, two, three, four, five, six. Six journals. I'm working on six journals. Oh, yes, Jesmonite. How can we forget? Sorry. I completely forgot Drishti. I was so excited with journaling that I forgot Jesmonite. Okay, it is almost done. I think we'll give it 10 more minutes because it is hot. It is hot. Okay. Telling to open. Okay. Let me just first make space for that. I think we did it at 5:55, no? So that's 40 minutes. Ekdam bang on time pe. Drishti, are you keeping a timer? Sheila Matthew, I'm looking for rub-ons. Yes, one day. We are working on it. One day, hopefully, we will have made in India rub-ons also. Let's hope so. We are working on it, guys. I don't know if but Sheila, if you want to pre-order Stamperia rub-ons, we will do that. We are open to like pre-orders. You can contact us on month end with your Stamperia rub-on list, and even Prima ones. Now this is a new mold, so it is very tight. I'm just kind of making sure that I kind of remove it properly. It's very tight. Oops. Very tight. Okay, okay, okay. I'm done. So this is how it has come out. Do you see the shine and the beautifulness? Of course, now before I varnish it, I will let this completely cure for 3 days because the water is still evaporating from the liquid. And it will take 2 or 3 days to completely evaporate before it dries, like, before it completely cures. Like, ideally, one day is more than enough, but I keep it 3 days because, Bombay is very humid and like there is no rhyme or logic. So that is why I try to be sure. And this is how it looks. Okay, marbling effect, yes. And this was just with 3 drops of pigments that we added, 3 drops. So you can see how vibrant the pigment has come off as well, right? So just to show you, like, because I have of course talked about it in my video as well. But if you varnish your project very early, do you see all those tiny, tiny cracks that have come in? Do you see that, guys? That is what will happen if you varnish this immediately. So this was just to show you that what will happen if you don't varnish it after taking your time. So take like 2 to 3 days, let this completely dry. You can also keep it in front of sun, not an issue. Like you can keep this in your gallery and let this evaporate faster, and then you can put varnish on top of it, but only after 2 to 3 days. If it is very urgent, I would highly suggest put this in front of sun for a day, like in kadi dhoop, and let all the liquid get evaporated, then try. However, don't varnish very early because you will see such kind of cracks. Okay, so take your time, be patient before varnishing, or you will get such kind of cracks when if you varnish early, because it is still drying, and from the pores the liquid will, kind of try and evaporate, and it will break the varnish film which is there on top of it, if I'll be technical about it. But I don't want to bore you with the technicalities. So this was Jesmonite. As you can see, within half an hour, we were able to remove it, and there are hardly any bubbles in it. I think there is just one tiny bubble here. That is because we tapped it thoroughly. That is very important when you are using art cast. You tap it properly, make sure that there are no bubbles while filling. And like within 3-4 hours, you can easily make such kind of 8-9 pieces for your Diwali. You can also go and do like what I did with the tea holder, where I did gilding flakes on top of it, right? So you can make it more festive, add gilding flakes with gilding glue, and then varnish it. And these are all like heat resistant, not an issue. You can put your candles inside this and all that. Many people also pour candles in it and use it as a base. So you can also do that, but let this cure before you do all that. Art cast. Thank you, Parvati. So that was art cast demolding. Now back to our journaling. Okay. Sorry for that sidelining, guys, but I hope you enjoyed the demolding. And I really wanted to show you guys that in 40 minutes you can actually remove it, because I know a lot of people are very like, I can you really? But yes, you can. So here are my 6 journals that I'm kind of working on simultaneously. So I'll just show you some of the samples that I have made using the new supplies. Okay. So I'm not used all of them. Okay. So we will first move on with this one. So specifically, I have started doing a colored one just to show you, how beautifully they work out. Oh, it has blue. So here is one such page where I have used this opaque anemone flowers, right? So do you see how these are on the back of like red? It is completely opaque, right? So that is what I meant by opaque uh, pet clear stickers. Now this is a girl. On the back of her, I have used these vintage butterflies from one of our earlier sticker rolls and just cut it out. Then this is our transparent stickers that I have used, which says once upon a fairy tale and sprinkle kindness. Thank you, Anamika. Thank you, Pratyusha. Like mad scientist. Yes, yes. Journaling is highly I feel everything is addictive now. मतलब मेरे को पूछो ही मत. So this is our second page, which is kind of like a torn book effect that I did. Here is using our sticker rolls, and this is our decoupage paper that I have used. This is our old sticker roll, which is vintage floral note sticker roll, if I'm not mistaken. This is the new collection girl. You can see how opaque she is in the background of this brown paper. Oops. Okay, so that is there, and then I have this sentiment from our foil sentiment, so you can see it is shiny. So this is our foil sentiment sheets, and this is our roses everywhere's sticker. So here just to show you how the opaque looks in the background of a printed background and behind a colored background, right? This I got it from a stationery, like a random stationery store. It is quite expensive, so we are not selling it. I think I got this for like 500 bucks. I'm not sure if everybody would want to invest, but you can check Amazon. I think you should get something similar on Amazon. And this is our cover page. Here I have used our these are all old vintage label sticker rolls that I have used in the background. This is a doily from our store. This is one of the I think rice paper journal from like made in China product that we I have used. Again, a lot of you were asking on this books. These are, let me just show you. So these are the 2 books that I have used in many of my projects. I know a lot of you have been asking for this also. So all these were available on our website. Currently, both of them are sold out. we are expecting new stock in a month on both of these. Okay, so I have used that here as a background, but these are not opaque. So if you are using them on a colored background, like the background will show through. So that is why, I have used it on a white doily. And this is opaque completely. This is from our new collection, the girl. Okay, so that was the couple of pages on the stickers, the newly launched stickers. Here is where I have used. Okay, so here is again another one. Here is where I have used this particular one. So here is a doily, the girl, our wildflowers, our transparent sticker sentiment sheet. And then here we have Floral Exotica, a old book, our film strip, vintage frames, and this again is a girl. You can see she's completely opaque. She's also from the new collection. These are roses from the new collection, roses everywhere. Okay. And these are our sentiment sheets. And these are that film strip. This one. And then couple of my favorite pages, which is this one. This uses all the Fashionista collection. So this is the Fashionista elements that I have fussy cut. And this was like just some random stamping using our stamps that, I normally like the leftover stamping that I do. So I have just done that, and I have kind of created, the cluster of it over here. So these are our sentiment sheets. Similar concept here. I have done it with doily, and here we have the cutouts and the female. This is again from the Fashionista collection, the Fashionista sticker roll, and this is from our motivational quotes. So those were the two pages from this book, and then I have this book. So here is one such page. So here are the roses, the girl, doily, and these are our transparent sticker rolls, the script one. So everything is transparent except the doily. This is another page where I have used the film strip with the girl and the aged roses. This is our vintage butterflies, our old script sticker roll, and then the sentiments, and then the flower, like roses everywhere. And then we have this, which is a lot of roses from this book. I think from this book. From this book. And then I have used this film strip. And then I have done the girl and these are the sentiment. Guys, can you hear me properly? Like, I'm not sure if I'm live right now. Yes. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I think one of my phone, the battery went out. I think it was on Instagram, and Instagram has paused. Oof. There's so many phones and cameras right now. I'm kind of scared of them now. No, no, dear. I have so many phones that are there right now live. I think we are live from four phones. So that is why I thought one of the phone I felt the battery went down. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So this is one of the other page where I have used our film strips as the background. This is the Fashionista from the sticker roll. These flowers are from this particular book collection. Now this will also be back in stock. This got again sold out. It will also be back in stock by I think a month's time. Okay, and then in the background I have done some stamping, and then this is our new vintage journal words too, which says passion, and the corresponding sentiment for the passion, the meaning for it. So, and then we have another one. So this is our Floral Heaven sticker roll, our just old book page. And then these are our like the sentiments, the foiled sentiments. This is the girl from the sticker collection. And then this is from uh, the vintage, sorry, the journal words too. So this is also a new release. This girl is new release. This is new release. The foil sentiment are from our old release. And then this is one of my favorite page. So this is the old letters, right? I have used it as a background. And then this girl is from Fashionista, and then this is our foil sentiment. Okay, so you can see how shiny that is. So that is the pages for today. Yeah, I think I have shown you all the pages that I did using our collection. And guys, I was able to do this like within 4 hours. That is the whole idea of us expanding into the collection and the products, is that it will be faster for you. So journaling should not take, like, ideally it is like writing in your diary, so it should not take more than 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So that is how we have, like, kind of designed our products. So that is why we kind of came up with the opaque clear sheet stickers and all that, so that you can use, again, for those of you who are here for the first time and want to know how we did all these pages, like in my previous journals and all that. Then you can check our, like, YouTube channel or our Instagram, and you will find a lot of tutorials of all these pages. Like, all of these pages you will find them. And also this diary, which I am using in case anyone is curious to know, these are CrafTangles A5 diaries that I am using. This is my mixed media journal, which has a lot of, like, it is quite thick, as you can see, because I do a lot of layering. And this is my regular diary where I do, like, regular journaling. And it has hold up very well. Like, you can see there is no spine breaking or anything. So just to let you know, for those of you, because we do get these questions on our diaries. So these are our diaries. So that was the release for today, guys. We have, like, I have shown you everything. I have to think of one question now. Be brave page is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, all pages, personally, if you ask me, all of my pages are my favorite. I have, like, I'm that crazy. Okay, I just thought of one question now. I'm randomly thinking of it, so please don't mind if the question is very weird or, very vague. But between our resin and art cast, right? How many kind of packaging do we have? Like, how many sizes of packaging do we have between our resin and art cast? I spoke about it in the live, so I hope those who listened in the live will be able to answer. So between total number of packaging, like different sizes, combos. No, no, I still don't have the right answer. I'll select two winners. Okay, okay, I got one answer. Since it's Diwali, I'll select one more. Okay, I have two right answers, which is Aishwarya Rao Kumar, Ram Kumar, and Nadia DeCosta. Aishwarya, you were correct. Two art cast and three resin, so total five. And Nadia, you also said five. So the right answer is five. Congratulations, Aishwarya. You won twice today. Congratulations. Congratulations, Nadia, as well. And thank you, Shivani. All these, but personally, if I'll tell you, like, journaling stickers, they come from my heart. All the designs, that, because I love journaling, and I hope you enjoyed this complete release that we did. For the winners, the like, all the question winners that we had, I don't remember the number. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Okay, so total we had 9 winners today. Some of them are repeated because there were two, they gave correct answers. One person gave correct answer to more than one question. Can you guys drop us an email at hello@hnDMD.in. I'll just type that for you all with your, you know, with your complete address, name, and phone number. Okay. Send us an email at hello@hnDMD.in. I have just typed in the email ID so that you can see the email ID. Okay. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Kavita. So guys, do send us an email in next 48 hours claiming your winnings. Just let us know how many questions you gave answers to, your complete address with phone number, guys. We need phone number for your to courier your parcels, and we will be sending out some of the stuff from our new release, old release. This time we will be sending out some new stuff. So I hope you are excited for that. And on the share and win winners, Sharon Win winners will be announced tomorrow for the past 1 month. Again, as I said, instead of three, we may do four winners for Diwali. Since it's just a month of giving for us, so we may do four winners for Share and Win, and we will also be continuing the Share and Win for next month. So we have another live on Saturday with Parvati. So those of you who are participating and who are joining our lives, please do so. As always, our DTs put in a lot of effort for all these live. I know because today I'm doing it and I can understand how much effort they are putting in the live. So I hope you enjoy those lives where they come and show you so many different techniques. The next live will be this Saturday with Parvati, and then upcoming live we have with Anamika. Then probably we may take a break for Diwali, and then once we are back, we'll again start with lives and releases. So I hope, thank you again for being such a great crowd, and even especially during these, because I know it's been Dasera and people are on holiday, and everybody is on kind of a leave. So I appreciate that you took time out to check out our entire release, and thank you again for supporting our Made in India products. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in my next release. And before that, I'll soon be seeing you in my another live with Parvati on Saturday. So guys, again, thank you each and every one of you for being here. Thank you to my DTs, to my DT coordinator for always coming to all my lives. And I'll see you in my next live, guys. Till then, take care. Bye.